There are many reasons to wait for Fridays, and one of them is definitely the arts and culture segment. And this week, we take a closer look at the bilateral relationship between Korea and France, marking its 140th anniversary next year. And tonight, we connect with our culture correspondent, Park Konu, joining us from France. Welcome, Konu.
Bonjour, Dami. I'm currently in Primoachon, a small village in Provence, a significant region in southern France. So it has several historical sites, and it is the place where many artists, including Van Gogh, worked and found inspiration. And not many Koreans can be seen around here, but I must say, they are so welcoming and very nice.
That's good to hear. Now, as we are just a month away from the 140th anniversary of bilateral relationships, what are some cultural exchanges taking place there?
Yeah, so there are several cultural events, especially in the art scene, that are underway to celebrate the milestone. So in France, one standout is an art exhibition called Couleur de Gorée, taking place at the Korean Cultural Center in Paris, showcasing many artworks by Korean artists, including Kim Chang-yeol and Park So-bo, renowned figures in Korean contemporary art. And then the exhibition is hosted through a collaboration among several art organizations from both countries, including the National Museum of Modern and Contemporary Art Korea and Foundation Feminco. Already more than 5,000 guests have visited the exhibition so far, and the number is expected to grow as it runs through next August. Next year, at one of France's largest cultural festivals, this is really important, the festival, the Avignon, Korean has been selected as the official guest language, the first time any Asian language has received this honor. And this designation carries great significance as it will put the spotlight on Korean culture through the official invitation of Korean theater, dance, and performance works. And other than these, many more events are lined up next year to mark the milestone. And it's not just France. In Seoul, a special exhibition is underway at the Seoul Arts Center, featuring artworks by Paul Cézanne and Auguste Renoir from the Musée d'Orsay and Musée des Ollongs-Ory until late January. And it's actually the first time these works have been displayed in Korea. And to ensure their safety, the paintings were even flown in on 4 separate aircraft, showing how valuable this collaboration is. And an expert I spoke to highlighted the significance of the occasion.
I think for the museum, it's very important to show what they have. They need to bring their art to the world much more than they used to do. Because museum is you have to go there to see a museum. There is a strong centralization of art in a museum where kind of symmetry, like very dead. And so to bring piece of art outside in the world is to make them reborn.
But it's not just these events that are strengthening the bond between the two countries, as there are more to come. So an official at an art gallery based in Paris that I also met has hinted at what some of the upcoming collaborations are.
We are currently, working and organizing ourselves on how to potentially be an actor of this particular celebration next year. Looking to collaborate with local, curators, galleries, finding ways of showing artists with Korean artists, creating bridges between cultures, between continents, bringing together different actors together through art.
It is indeed impressive that arts from Korea and France come into, effortless collaborations. And Kanu, it's not just the arts field that we are expecting collaborations. What else? Tell us more.
So while Korea has currently been dominating the world with Korean dramas and movies, and one French film director that I also met says there's a lot more potential for the two countries, can work together.
Mm-hmm.
The French embassy recently, I think they organized some meeting between young Korean filmmakers and French producers. So the way is a co-productions between France and Korea. The French industry of film is very famous for very international co-productions, but very few things are made with Korea.
So he added he's also currently working with Korean cinema and expects even more projects down the road, especially as both sides are keen on preserving the traditional film industry. And meanwhile, the World AI Film Festival Seoul 2026, which originally began in Nice, will take place in Seoul next March. And awards will be given in categories including Best AI Short Film and Best AI Soundtrack as well.
I see. Kanu, now I've heard that it's not just major cities like Seoul or Paris that are seeing these cultural exchanges, correct?
That's right. And that's what actually surprised me the most after traveling all these southern cities in France. The growing interest in Korean culture across smaller cities, I must say, in France. So thanks to Korean content, more people are learning Korean than ever before. So Korean language schools have opened across big and small cities, including Dijon, a city of just 150,000 people.
안녕하세요. 저는 구슬입니다. 저는 13살이에요. I already tried Korean food and I love it. But I want to experience Korean university.
27 years ago, when I first came, nobody really knew about Korea. Now, when we have a Korean food week here, it's one of the most popular events in the city. These days, thanks to K-pop and K-dramas, their pronunciation is good. Now, around 40 schools are learning Korean as either their second or third language. And last year, my fellow teachers and I wrote the first public Korean textbook for high school use.
So she added that there will be many cultural events taking place in Dijon each month next year, including the ones related to Korean food and also Korea's Confucian culture. And, Tami, overall, Korea and France plan to carry their partnership into next year, with President Macron expected to visit Korea as well by expanding cooperation beyond culture to include science and technology, economy, education, and many more, building on the momentum created this year.
Right, a lot to look forward to between the two countries. Kanu, thanks for all of that, all the way from France.
Merci, Dami.